to another Art Journal video.
Hello there. Today the quote is, "You are never too old to dream another dream or set another goal," by Malala Yousafzai. And I think this is a really inspiring quote, and I am taking a bit of a hint from the Japanese art of wabi sabi for this art journal page. Here I'm using Neocolor crayons. They're water soluble crayons to mark out some crack lines on my page, and then I will fill them in and activate them with gesso. I've chosen 3 colours. I've gone for some dark colours because my focal image, I've already decided, is going to be some light patterned paper, so I want that contrast there. Here I'm activating with plain white gesso. It's acrylic based and it will lighten up the colours on the page, but the way to get them as dark as possible is to really scrub into the pigment, so you have less gesso per bit of pigment that's on the page, and then it'll be a bit darker, but white will always lighten it up a bit. So here I've got some pattern paper that I liked, which I've taken the colours from for the background, and I'm just drawing a teapot because I don't know why I like the idea of a teapot being rescued with wabi sabi, but it just appealed to me, so that's why I chose a teapot. And I'm drawing it in reverse to how I want it to appear on the page, because once you flip it over, of course, it'll be looking the other way. I'm just drawing with those same Neocolor crayons, and this won't show because obviously it'll be on the back. And then I will cut it out with a cutting board. So here's my teapot. And now I'm going to draw around it onto the back of a piece of paper, and that will help me to reassemble the torn pieces, because in the next stage I'm going to tear this teapot into bits, but I want to make sure I put it together and not spend too much time on the jigsaw. So now I'm going to reassemble my teapot back on the page. I'm just choosing a medium to use. I'm looking for my matte medium, because once it's reassembled I'm going to be applying gold leaf, and I have found that the gloss medium can tend to collect up the leaf and it doesn't go on as easily. So with it being matte, it'll only go where I put the size later on. So I'm going to assemble the pieces back onto the page. And here's my assembled teapot, and you can see I've left small gaps in between the pieces, and these are the cracks that we're going to emphasize using this size. This is a gold leaf size I'm putting into the cap here. It would be better to put it into a little cup, but I didn't have any to hand, so I'll have to clean it out thoroughly afterwards. And the trick with it is not to put it on too thickly, and I'm just going to paint it into all the cracks all over the teapot. So now the size is all down where I want it to go. I'm just setting my clock on my phone to 15 minutes because the size needs to not be wet, just to be tacky to collect the metal leaf without damaging it. So in a minute I will press the button and you'll see 15 minutes. There we go. So now the really fun part begins. I'm just taking my my gold leaf out of the bag, and I'm just going to choose a gold one. You can see they're all separated by these little thin tissue papers. So I'm just taking one of those out and I'm going to apply it onto the areas where I'd put the size. And you can rub it, as long as the size has gone tacky, you can rub it quite hard really, and all that'll happen is all the bits of gold leaf will go onto the size and form a surface. Now I'm just going to add in my quote, or part of the quote, with Posca pens. I've chosen the colours from the pattern paper again, so that we have some sort of consistency on the page, although it is quite striking bold colours, but that's just me. So I've chosen to say dream another dream, and I'm drawing the letters in a sort of cracked up way so that it matches the general theme of the page. So we're coming to the end of the video now, and you've seen me make a background with Neocolor crayons and activate them with gesso, and then reassemble some pattern paper into the shape of an object and add metal leaf to imitate a wabi-sabi technique. I hope you've enjoyed the video and it's inspired you to have a go at maybe some metal leaf, or maybe some bold colours even. Hope you'll join me again soon, and please like, comment or subscribe, and it would be greatly appreciated. Bye.